Well, hello, everybody. It's time for the Unfiltered Four. Happy Monday. Hello, ladies.
Hello,
How's
mommy.
every? Oh, go
Hi.
ahead.
Did
Hi.
you eat your veggies, mommy?
Get out of here.
Okay, bye.
If you know, it's over. Bye. Yeah. No, if you guys watch my lives, I get harassed because I don't like vegetables. Well, I mean, I eat salads. I like onions. I like peppers, stuff, but I'm not going to do that tonight. This is Monday. This is fun podcast night.
Yes, it is.
Not
And
veggies or
she's in
us.
for a ride tonight.
Veggies are us. So, we have a fun topic tonight.
Yep.
Cooking disasters. Now, I don't think Sandy has any because I hear all the stuff she cooks and it all
Um,
sounds delicious. But
I really
um
don't,
Sandy,
but
you go first, Andy.
I got one from when I was a kid. And I still can't believe it happened, but it did not laugh. But my mom did not think it was so funny at the time. You see, my brother was not living with us at the time because he was not being very nice. Well, his request at Thanksgiving was a homemade cherry pie. And that's all he wanted. He didn't want anything else. He didn't want nothing. He just wanted that cherry pie. Well. Mom was like, I've never made cherry pie before, but I will give it a shot. And I, at the time, was in freshman of high school, taking a cooking class. And we learned how to make fruit pies. And the woman said, my teacher, Miss Lawson, I'll never forget that woman. She says, Sandy, all you have to do is just switch out the fruit that you want. You can use the same crust, everything. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, that didn't work out too swift. The crust turned out just fine. However, when mom did the cherry filling and stuff, and I put the fancy little decorations on top, all that, she put it in the oven, was baking it. Well. It come time to take the pie out of the oven. Well, mom forgot to put the pie. My grandmother always said, when you bake a pie like that, because a fruit pie is heavier, you always put a pan, some type of little pan underneath of the pie so you can pull it out and lift it up. Mom forgot to do that. So she went to take the pie out of the oven. And just as she went to stand up just a little bit and move it to the cooling rack, it collapsed and shattered all over the floor.
Oh.
Oh my God. Oh no.
And Mom, I know you're up there in heaven and listening, and you probably say, Sandra Lee, I told you not to tell this story. But you forgive me for it because it's the truth, Granny. The pie went all over the floor.
Hmm.
And then she's like, what the hell am I going to do now? I don't have a pie. I said, Mom, this is what you do. We put a pie back in the oven. I said, but this time we'll just have to use graham cracker crust. And instead of making the pie filling from scratch,
I use graham cracker crust.
she went to the store because we had a store at the time, just a little mom and pop place, and they had one can of cherry pie filling left. And the rest was apple con, and he didn't like apple. He wanted the cherry. So she got the pie filling, poured that in there, put it in the oven, heated it up. But this time she remembered the pie thing. She put that in, took it out of the oven. She said, okay, this is going to have to do because I'm not doing this again. And then here comes a knock at the door. And guess who it was? Wasn't my brother. No, he didn't show up yet. It was the pastor. Oh, Miss Betty, I'm just stopping by to see how everything's going, and checking in on you and all that. She looks at him. She says, well, it ain't going too very good right now. She said, I could use some foul language, but I'm trying not to. She said, fuck. And the pastor starts laughing. And he's like, what? I said, she said, fucking damn it and everything because the pie went on the floor. He just stood there and laughed. He just stood there and laughed. He said, I don't know what to say to that one. I said, I do. Praise Jesus. He said, why that? I said, because there was one can of pie filling left at the store. And Mom got it. I said, so this damn pie's going to have to do or he can wear it.
Yeah.
He was like, oh,
Oh,
okay.
funny.
He said, so you having a rough day, Miss Betty? I said, she was, but she ain't now. I said, she'd be all right. He was like, huh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that your pie hit the floor. I'm like, no, you're not. You're not sorry. You wasn't here when she was cussing. And I turned around and walked away. He says, what would you like for me to do? I said, I think you need to go over there and give her 10 Hail Marys. Praise Jesus, all that. I turned around and looked at him. I said, praise God, my work is done. I'm done.
Yeah.
I turned around and walked away. He said, I don't believe she said that. Mom said, well, I don't know what to tell you. Sandy got a mouth on her. He was like, yeah, we might need to get that under control. My mom looks at him. She says, good for that. Good luck. Because, no, that's never going to happen. Well, guess what? It's never happened.
Yeah.
Never control Sandy's mouth. Just ask
Yeah.
Mommy how we pick on her. No,
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
I pick on everybody.
Right.
Well,
Like my son says, I'm an equal opportunity picker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Mine are just a couple small ones. We were just living at home, and I remember what I was making, and I think I was messing something up, and my sister's like, "Oh well, here, let me help you," and she thought the cream cheese sitting there was butter and threw it in a skillet, and I mean, it just took it smoking, and I'm like, "That's cream cheese," I always kid her about that. There was one time when I was married, we used to eat a lot of Hamburger Helper, which I cannot even stand anymore. And the one, I guess it was I don't know what it was, but I kept adding like more spices that weren't in the packet. And then came time to eat, my now ex-husband was not too happy with dinner. It was like, you put too much in it. I'm like, well, I get a little heavy-handed. But the one that I remember totally, this was probably um, 12, 14 years ago at our one house. Well, we were going to do our own Thanksgiving. So I did a practice turkey several weeks earlier. And so I just got a turkey from the grocery store, an actual turkey. And we cooked it, and then we don't normally do mashed potatoes, but my daughter and my brother like mashed potatoes. So anyway, so I got the potatoes peeled, I got it cooking, and I can't get these potatoes to mash very well. They were awful. And my brother, God bless him, he came and helped. And he says, well, potatoes are supposed to be a little lumpy. They're not. God bless my brother for trying to save, the turkey, as far as I know, was fine. My brother helped cut that as well, because that's why every Thanksgiving Mama goes to Honey Bake and get a turkey breast, because I'm not messing with the turkey.
Yeah.
Rachel does fantastic mashed potatoes, so She does the whole thing now.
The heck with the turkeys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta
Thanksgiving's
get
not a time for practice, you know.
my Thanksgiving dinner list is getting made now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
I bet it's almost a full page.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
work at a catering and bakery place, and when certain people, their religion or because they're allergic, they don't do eggs. You know,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
so you replace baking the cake, you put applesauce instead of the
Yep.
egg.
Yep.
So when you make we was making a layered cake and like a tier wedding, but it was for a kid's birthday, and it was going to be like ocean. We used stuff to make a dolphin and stuff like that. So needless to say, when you do that with the applesauce,
Oh,
you don't want that in the middle or the top because it's more moist, and like our whole cake collapsed.
Oh no.
Because we
oh.
put the tier things in it and have the dolphin, and it was all set up, but the applesauce can make it really moist,
Mhm.
and oh, it was horrible. It was a hot mess.
Oh
We were
man.
trying to put the pans. I said this is gonna be a disaster. As soon as we started, we put two pans on the bottom rack, two pans on the top rack, and it had like 4 or 5 racks. So when we first put it in, I said put one on each rack. But of course, the bottom's going to get done quicker than the tops and on up because of the heat rising and whatever. So she wanted to put two on each. She said just put two on each thing. So I did what she said, but it was like running over, collapsed, and we redid it. Then we made it. Found out they were from a different country, didn't do the eggs, so we changed it, put applesauce, then the cake, building it up. And I'm like, you need to put that one on the bottom. She said, no, I think we need to put it in the middle. So when we started putting the tiers to separate it, like the wedding cake, it all collapsed. So we had to redo within no time and get it there. It was
Oh my
horrible.
gosh.
Wow.
I wouldn't want to clean up that mess.
It was, oh shit. The oven, the cake, the stuff coming out of the oven when I first put them in, I'm like, this one's got too much. We need to separate it out. No, that'll be fine. It's going to overload. It overloaded. Burnt. I mean, you could smell burnt cake
Yep.
everywhere.
My gosh.
It was hell.
Mm.
And then you
Oh
got to
my
turn around and
gosh.
make sure you have another one ready to go.
I know. The traveling part with a cake.
Oh, yeah.
That's gotta be
Because
the worst.
Yeah, because
Yep.
usually we set it up when you go there. When
Yep.
you get there, we set it up. But we set this one up because it was only like a 2 tier, but it was a double tier. So it was hell.
Mm.
Oh.
I was said sorry.
Yeah, oops.
You know,
Whoopsie.
little accident.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, well, I had one recently that
No, you didn't, sissy.
yes, I did. So I had my friend over for a quick dinner, and I had this rotisserie chicken that needed to be used, and I had some like frozen vegetables and a box of uh biscuit mix. And I was like, oh, I've had a chicken cobbler. You make it, you put a stick of butter and you melt it and you put it in with your chicken, and then you do cream of chicken, milk, I think, and your biscuit mix, and then you pour it on top. You don't mix any of it. Like, you just pour it on top,
Right.
you bake it. And it's like a chicken pot pie, but more, I don't know how to explain it. Anyways, I've
Without
made
the
it.
vegetables.
Yeah, I've made it before, and it was really good.
Mommy, not for you. You're eating your
That
veggies.
sounds
All right.
good. I gotta have that recipe.
Yes, she
Yeah.
said extra vegetables,
With the
please.
vegetables, I
Yep.
can handle it. Yep.
Oh, lots of cut them out.
Actually, I didn't use vegetables, honestly, because
Yeah,
I
it
do them
didn't
on the
sound
side.
like it. Yeah.
I do it on the side. Anyways, so we're eating this chicken pot pie thing, and I'm like, "Oh, this tastes different. Like, what's going on with this?" And my friend and Mr. Suzanne, everybody was like, "I think it's the chicken." We had never had this local grocery store's rotisserie chicken. And I was like, well, maybe it's the chicken. And I couldn't describe the taste. We couldn't figure it out. It was a little bit sweet, a little bit just off. It was weird. And so I'm like, well, it's gotta be the chicken. So then what did I make? Oh, I made the chicken ramen. Remember I had there were or not
Yeah.
chicken or the chicken ramen mac and cheese I was trying. And I said it tasted like blue cheese.
Yeah, you said
And
you wasn't a fan of it.
yeah, and I'm like,
Yeah.
weird, why would this taste like blue cheese? So then my mom had come to help me with the surgery, and we were eating bread and butter. And she had bought this loaf from the local grocery store, Piggly Wiggly, down the street here. And I'm like, this tastes weird. Because we just do bread and butter. And
I
I'm
love
like,
it.
yeah. And I'm like, she had made chicken soup with bread and butter. And I'm like,
Not wrong with that.
it tasted weird. I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, it's gotta be something. And then it hit us. It was the butter. And I'm like, a light bulb went off and I was like, maybe the butter was rancid. Like maybe that's all that butter. Like I had used the same butter for all three of those things. And it went rancid. So note to everybody, check your butter. You like
Yeah.
like I will say we use butter beyond its best by date because a lot of the time there's no issue. But I guess butter does go rancid.
Same thing with mustard. A lot of people think mustard doesn't go bad because it's got the vinegar in it. That's not true.
No, it definitely does.
It
Yeah, I had to
does.
throw out mustard a couple
It
months ago to
does
get a new
go
one.
bad. And I was like, I remember my mom one time saying, look, at least once or twice a month, check your condiment stuff
Right.
to make sure, it's still good, no matter if you just bought it or not.
Right.
And I remember I had a hot dog a couple weeks ago and I checked the mustard and I was like, man, this stuff don't look right. It should look like it turned colors. Like it was like a grayish color. I was like, man, something's wrong with this. I shook it up and everything. No. Mm-mm. I was like, man, that all smells awful. It had a real, real strong vinegar smell. And I'm like, no, something's definitely wrong with this. So I put it in a little container and looked at it. I was like, this shit ain't no good. And I had just bought it the week before. And I was like, no. I'm not getting the food poisoning. I threw it in the garbage. Husband's like,
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Husband's like, what'd you do that for? We just got that. I said, oh, well, I don't care. You eat it. I'm not.
I know, right? You get food poisoning.
Yeah.
You want to eat it? Be my guest.
Yeah.
Because Sandy's not.
Baking potatoes when they go bad is horrible.
Oh, God.
When I first left Rachel's dad and we were living at the one place, and I had the potatoes in the bag and I threw them in the bottom of the microwave cart, closed the doors. And I couldn't figure out what the smell was. I don't know how long after. And it was always like flies.
Yeah.
And so the one day I was cleaning the kitchen and I opened it. I had to get gloves to get all this out of there. That's what that horrible smell was. And I mean, I had to really spray it with some shit to get that everything out of it. It was horrible.
That is the worst smell.
Oh yeah.
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 And I never knew that, but that was like when Rachel was like 2, 3 years old. So
Yeah.
I've
Oh, I
gotten
have
better
another
at that
story.
now.
Go ahead.
I I had so our local grocery stores have like a clearance aisle where you can get like stuff on sale, dry goods on sale.
Right.
And so I was looking at our Kroger and they had lady fingers on sale and I was like, "Oh, I can make a tiramisu out of that." And I've got some mascarpone cheese. I've got the most of the things for it. And so um I've never made tiramisu, but I didn't have any coffee. And I am a coffee made. And I was like, you know, I've got these like Starbucks Frappuccino drinks, in the glass jars.
Oh yeah.
I'll just pour that on and, let it sit. Yeah, it was a complete puddle of mush.
Mush.
Yeah.
Hey, at least you tried it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna say, at least you tried.
Hey,
Mhm.
speaking of turkeys, the best turkey I think I've ever made is I put one on the smoker, on the grill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, it was so moist. So good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I've learned that if you want to make a good turkey, take the backbone, like cut the backbone out of it,
Yes. Yeah.
flip it over and like break the breastbone and lay it flat and then do a dry brine of a little bit of sugar to salt. Like you want to like 1 to 3 ratios sugar salt. And then you put your sage and whatever herbs you like and you rub that on top. Mostly you want to get under the skin of the turkey. And then I usually use the rest of the dry brine to like gently put a seasoning on top on the outside, and then you dry brine it, like you leave it uncovered in your fridge. I use a sheet tray, and you let that air, like you let it without covering it in the fridge. It's between 2 and 4 days because you want to dry that out because the salt sugar brine is going to suck that back into the meat of the turkey. And then you can bake it or roast it, or you can um uh smoke it.
Oh, it sounds good. I'll have to try it that way.
It does.
It
You know
does
what
sound
else you
good.
could do?
Yeah.
What else you could do is just go to honey baking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have control then. I have to have control.
I know. I'm teasing. I'm
You know.
teasing.
Actually,
I
we
let the
like honey
turkey
baked
kick my
ham.
ass, and never again. I just go get I get the turkey breast, which is phenomenal.
Missy, do
I
you
never
hear
get a
who's
full
home?
turkey.
Do what, Sissy?
Do you hear who's home?
Mr. Suzanne.
No.
No. Milo.
Milo, yeah.
Oh, my buddy.
Milo.
I missed you, my little man. You need to come to Aunt Sandy's house, but you'll never go back home.
Okay. Oh, here comes Ginger.
Now, you can have Ginger, but I'll take that other cat.
Oh yeah. I think she was in the backyard of the neighbor and they're having a party.
She's over there getting food.
Yeah, probably. Well,
Yeah.
or begging, who knows. So, yeah, those are the top stories of my cooking.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's more that I'm not.
I have
Yeah.
one disaster from I won't give his real name. I'll just say this. I'm related. We had a cookout at his house a couple years ago. And my father's wife, my stepmommy, she made homemade macaroni salad. And this person was out there making sure that everything was on ice, on the tables, had it set up the way he wanted it so people could just go down the line, get the food, and not run into each other, and then go sit wherever you wanted. Well, he went because when she brought the macaroni salad there, which we wasn't expecting them to be there, she put it in one of those great big huge tin foil pans. And when you make a bunch of macaroni salad like that, that stuff is heavy. So he went to pick that up to move it
Oh no.
down the table so it was closer to the ice pack things. He dropped it.
Mm.
And over half of it come out. And I'm standing there laughing my ass off at him. He says, "You didn't see that?" And he looks at husband. He says, "You didn't see that either." Husband's like, "No, I didn't see a thing. Not a
rule.
not a single thing." And my son comes around from the yard through the gate. He's like, "What happened?" I said, "I don't know. I didn't see anything." So he was cleaning it up. He says, "What am I going to do? She's going to notice if her macaroni salad's not here." So he picks it up, puts it back in the container.
No way.
Yes, he did.
Oh.
He put it back on the table.
I'd been like, somebody's already ate some of it.
And he says to me and the husband, he says, "Don't you guys say anything. I know you all don't like that kind of macaroni salad, so I don't have to worry about you eating it." He said, "But my family loves this kind, and they eat it. That's okay."
Too funny.
And I'm like, "Oh my God." I said, "Are you serious?" He's like, yeah, like that. And I'm like, okay. So here they pull up because they were not there when this happened. They pulled up. And I start laughing, and my dad, he says, "What's funny?" I said, "Not me and Junior over here. We having a joke, laugh, you know." He like, "Oh, okay." And he looked at the macaroni salad. He said, "Well, it looks like somebody was hungry." I said, "Oh, wasn't me." I said, "You know me, I'm severe diabetic. I can't have that kind of stuff. Too many carbs." He was like, "Oh, okay, well, I can have her make you some then at home." I'm like, "No, I'm good. Really, I am." Now, his brother, however, his one brother shows up with his family, and they eat over the half of the container of the macaroni salad. He never said a word. He just kept laughing the whole time. And then his brother says, "What are you going to do with that macaroni salad?" He says, "Oh, well, here, take the whole container. Just take it all. Nobody else has ate any, and I don't know why," he says.
Mm.
And I'm just sitting there in my chair. I'm not saying a word. He looks at me, he says, "Right, sis?" Yeah. That's how it works. Yeah. Take it all. We got more. So his family ended up taking that macaroni salad home, not knowing that over half of it fell on the ground.
Oh,
It was just some extra seasoning.
And
Yep.
right. And after it was over, though, we told my dad what happened. He was like, "What? You did what?" And I started laughing. I said, "At least you gotta eat." And he just
Wow.
looked at me. He shook his head. He said, I don't know about you damn kids. I don't. I said, well, hell, I don't know about me half the time either, but at least it got 8. He said, hey, that's all that matters. It didn't go to waste.
Right.
And I'm like, okay. And then I said to my stepmother, I said, by the way, what did you put in that macaroni salad? Because I tasted it before. And yeah, it was bland. It didn't have no flavor. Like, it's just like, oh, well, she, instead of using a bunch of mayonnaise, she grew up that you add canned milk to your mayonnaise and you mix that up and let it sit overnight. And then you pour that on your macaroni salad and mix it up like that. I was like, I ain't never heard that crap.
It's like the powdered ranch dressing mix. It's a cup of milk, cup of mayonnaise, and the seasoning. You mix it and then you like let it chill for a couple hours, and it's real. That's what I make every year on New Year's Eve. That I dip my rye bread into on our lives. That's yummy. It
Now,
tastes better than the
I would have
bottled
probably
ranch
liked that because
dressing.
it had some seasoning in, but this didn't
Yeah.
have no seasoning. It was just a macaroni and some eggs and sliced up carrots. But they were diced up really fine. And I'm just like, no, that's not my mother's macaroni salad. I can't eat that. Ugh. I didn't eat it either.
You know, when you get used to your grandparents'
Yes.
original foods, like macaroni salad, potato salad, or cornbread, or it's like that, it's like, oh, it's like my great grandma or my grandma's chicken and dumplings. It's like
Oh,
nobody can make it like that person.
that's right.
Your standards are so high. I'm like, and it's like, because I would never eat. I didn't like chicken and dumplings, and my mom's mom, had me to eat some of hers, and I love it. Mom's come the closest to making it, but you know when you go out, you're like, ew, this don't even look like chicken and dumplings.
Right.
But
There's no way. Mm-mm.
sometimes our grandparents or moms or whatever,
Yeah.
you just can't compare to everybody's.
Well,
That's
that's like I'm
right.
asked all the time, Sandy, how'd you learn how to cook? Well, mostly practice, but my grandmother.
Yeah.
I was the only grandchild that took an interest in cooking when I was younger. All the others, they didn't care. They wanted to go out and run the street and everything. Not me. I wanted to know why you put this in this and this and that and all that kind of stuff. And I would sit there and watch her. We have a thing here called Donut Day. She would make homemade donuts from scratch.
I love homemade donuts.
Homemade freaking donuts. I'm sorry, but nobody's donuts taste like grandma's.
Mm-hmm.
And then when she gets tired of making them, what did she do? She used her cheating method, and nobody ever knew it but me.
And they never go by recipes. A lot of
No,
like
no,
I don't go by recipe. Like if you or Suzanne or Patsy sent me something like you got to try this, and some of you all may not even know the recipe, like a cup of
right.
this, cup of that, whatever.
Yeah.
But you always I tweak my stuff every time because mom's like, "Can you make it like you did last time?" I don't remember what I've
No.
done last time.
Right.
It's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but every time it's something. It's different.
My son is the only person that has ever come the closest to my mother's dumplings.
Mhm.
Now, that boy can cook.
Mhm.
Now, you want some good homemade macaroni cheese? He's the go-to person for that.
Mm.
And I will not eat nobody else's. My sister tries to make it just like him, and it don't taste right. I gave it back to her the other week. I said, "Ooh, this tastes weird." She said, "I just put all fresh ingredients and everything in it. I don't care. It's not my son's recipe."
Yeah.
Which he's like me. There is no recipes.
Mm-mm.
Right.
Little bit of this, little bit of that. But I'll give you one secret that he puts in it that people don't realize it until it's there.
Vegetables.
No, he uses a teaspoon of Tabasco sauce. That's it.
Hmm.
And you don't even know it's in there.
I know a lot of people that will put that on their macaroni and cheese after it's done, like for so salt or pepper or anything like that. They'll
Yep,
put it on it, eat
not him.
eggs and everything.
He puts it right in there, and you don't even know it.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, huh, you need to make your mother some macaroni salad and make, you know, your homemade mac and cheese. He's like, oh, Jesus, God. He said, you're supposed to be the one to do the cooking. Yeah, I can cook. I can bake. But I cannot get the dang macaronis to turn out like yours.
Yeah.
You just can't.
Yeah.
I don't know. He said, well, the only secret is I put the Tabasco in. That's it. Okay. Yeah. Sure. You're lying because you put something else in there. I just know you do. And he's just like, maybe I do, maybe I don't, but I'm not telling you.
It's a secret recipe.
Mm-hmm.
He,
I'm gonna
well,
mute
that's
because
like he said.
Mr. Suzanne's coming home. I'm gonna mute.
Okay.
Well, I was going to get ready and just do our question.
Okay.
You could go ahead and mute. So those are some fun cooking stories. I love them. I love food. So
Me too.
tonight's question is, do you believe in having one best friend? I'm gonna tell you,
Absolutely not.
No.
yeah, I used to believe, my best friend Marianne here where I live. But it wasn't until I came on to TikTok and met you ladies. And I have changed my opinion because I believe you're all my best friends.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I believe the same thing because
Yeah.
sometimes you think you got that one best friend that you can tell anything and everything to.
And they run their mouth.
Right. But
Yep.
with this group, I mean, honestly, all everything aside, you usually when you have a group of friends, you have people backstabbing, saying this,
Yep.
and this. But
Yep.
us four have been so close and got so
Mhm.
close. And it's more than just friendship. We are like a family. We've
Yes.
told each other, I mean, I've told you all stuff I've told other people or
Yep.
whatever. It's not went anywhere or I haven't heard it going anywhere. But I always thought there's one person. But that's totally not true.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
I talk about you all.
Yeah.
Yep.
I saw a billboard.
Well, that's my son actually brought that conversation up about a week ago. He said, why do you call them sissies? And why do you call Patsy mommy? I said, well, it's like this.
Because I'm the old bag, so I get to be
Mommy,
mommy.
mommy reminds me of your grandmother. I said, we act the same. We finish each other's sentences. We joke around all the time about it. I said, but I can pick on her about anything and everything, and she don't get mad. And he just looks at me. He says, like, what? He said, I would have tossed you to the curb a long time ago. The way you pick on her, I was like, hey, it's
Thank
all
you,
in
my
good fun.
king. Yeah.
I said, it's
yeah.
all in good fun, bud. I said, if she's having a bad day, you can damn sure she ain't going to have a bad day when she's done with us three.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I seen that the other night when you all was picking on her about them veggies. I was like, you just sit there and mind yourself. That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, well, what's so special about the other two? I was like, well, where do I start? Huh. They each have their own good qualities. I can talk to them both and mommy too about
Yeah.
anything and everything. I said, we talk about all kinds of shit and we don't get mad at each other.
Mm-mm.
I said, we can agree to disagree and move on.
Yeah, we can be at
Yeah.
our lowest and talk to each other and feel better at the end of the conversation.
I said,
Yeah.
he said to me, he says, oh, is that who you went to when a couple weeks ago? I was like, yep,
Yeah.
yep, I
We're
sure
on the
did.
Clapper hotline.
I said, I put in the side chat. Is anybody able to talk? Like, he was like,
Yes.
what'd they say? I was like, we all went to Clapper. I got it out of my system. I said what went on, what happened. I take their advice, all that. I was good.
That's truly come to Clapper, you'd be happier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I told him, I said, it's just the way it is.
Yeah.
You know,
I
I
thank
don't know
all of
what
you
to
all.
tell you. He says, well, Suzanne can't pick on her too much, because she got a husband. He might whoop somebody's ass.
No, I think Suzanne does the ass whooping.
Yeah, I do too. He said, now, country girl, however, and I'm putting this out there on the podcast. I don't care if y'all get mad or not. No, I don't. No, he don't. That's his woman. You do not pick on her. You do not hit on her. Because, well, if you do, you're going to have to deal with him.
We have
He,
bodyguard in her.
he got to be her protector. And that's the way he looks at it.
No, he protects us all, actually, really.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And as far as mommy goes,
Oh, hell.
that is his queen.
Yep.
Thank you.
Lord
Thank you.
help you if you pick on the queen.
My crown is being washed.
Because if you think my
Polished.
come Jesus meetings are bad, go up against one of his come Jesus meetings one time. You would never go back. That's just the way it is. I had two best friends I went to school with. Do I talk to them every day now? No. They came back into my life about a year ago. I've talked to them maybe twice.
Yeah.
Now, these ladies and
Go ahead.
Sissy, nah, you can't beat them. I'm sorry. Not sorry.
Mhm.
Well,
And I'm very grateful to have the three of you
Yep.
and that we are so close because my best friend is in long-term care and
Right.
she had a brain tumor and it's growing back and I go and visit her and it's just not she'll remember stuff from years ago, but we'll be sitting there and I'll say oh hey something and she'll be okay and then later on she'll be now what's going on like when I
Yeah.
found out Rock and Bruce was closing, that was our place and my first thought was, oh, I gotta call and tell her, but she don't have her phone. And so the next time I go visit her, I'll tell her, but then I don't know if she'll even remember it. So I always felt like, God, I've lost her, but we don't hang like we used to because she can't, and that has been a very difficult thing for me. Not that I don't have friends here. I have Christina at work, I have others, but it's not like we hang out. And so, like with you guys, we hang out every night on my
Yeah, we
lives.
do.
Yeah.
Or we like during the day on the weekend, hey, let's get together and talk, and we'll hop on Clapper and lock the room down
Oh, yeah.
just to talk.
Yeah, we don't
So,
necessarily like today we were on Clapper in a lockdown, not to talk
Yeah.
about anything
no.
Clapper related. It was about my family. And so I have a sounding board and, a lot of their experiences have helped me and vice versa. But
Yeah.
Yep.
I really needed somebody to talk to today. And,
Yeah.
I saw my best friend. I do have one best, like my best friend. When I say
Yeah.
her, that's my friend from grade school. Like she
Yeah.
has been a rock for me. And her and I'm going to see her parents this week. You know, it's like that is she will she, she will be my number one best friend, but I do have other best friends. You know, like you guys are my
Yeah.
We're
I
not
consider
best
you
friends. We're family.
family. Exactly. Yeah.
We are family.
Family.
Yeah.
Gloria and Archie. Sorry, that's
I got all my bitches with me.
right.
That's right.
But yeah, we're not just there to talk about the scammers and Clapper and TikTok
No, I mean,
and
I had a meltdown the one weekend, and I'm like, can anybody
right,
talk to me? And I,
right.
and sometimes I just need to talk out loud. And that was the weekend I think Rachel was out of town.
Yeah.
That's what
Yep.
it was about my knee. And I was just, kind of panicking a little bit at home about stuff was on my mind, and I just needed somebody to talk to.
Yep.
And so everybody hopped on the clapper. We locked the room down. I talked about what I was feeling about possible knee surgery. And after talking to them, I was fine. And then I went and had dinner.
Hey,
Okay.
you know,
It's
I'm
for
gonna go
me,
see
it's
Pete.
just nice to have you guys,
All right.
because you're such a big part. And like I said, we see each other every night on here
yep.
on lives. So
Yep.
And yes, I'm getting this question all the time, so I'm just going to go ahead and spew it now.
What she
Just
was saying.
because we've went through this before. When you all come to Clapper, if the room is on lockdown, it is because it's us four.
yeah,
It doesn't mean we're talking about you. It's because we need to talk to each other.
yeah.
And
We need a
And
safe
that's
space.
the easiest way.
Yeah.
Because they got the lockdown. It's a chance for us to talk face to face if we
Yeah.
want to.
And yes, for everybody else that keeps also asking the other question, does Country Girl really look like her photo? Well, I can guarantee you 100%. And I don't know why y'all need to know that
That's
freaking
nobody's
information,
business.
but it's
She's
none of y'all's
actually-
business.
Yeah.
She's actually more beautiful than her photo.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you.
And
they both,
Alex.
they all are. And you all don't need to see them.
If we
And
wanted
I don't
people
care if
to
y'all,
see us, we would show our
No.
kids.
I don't
Why
care
are
if
you
y'all need to
so
get mad or
obsessed
not.
with us?
You
Right,
know,
Sissy?
you can get mad if you want to get mad. That's totally
Right.
fine. And I really don't give a damn. You know,
Yeah.
that's just the way it goes.
I'm
We've
talking about
mentioned
Rai
that.
Rai, and I'm talking about Alex. I'll say it.
Yes.
I don't care.
I mean,
Well, we've mentioned that before about when the room's locked down. Please don't be offended. We're just having coffee time,
yeah, we're
Or
just
catch
in
up.
there chilling and
And we're
talking about what
Then
we
prepping
need to
for the
talk about.
podcast. Yeah.
Sometimes we need a
That's our
sounding board.
lesbian orgy.
Yes.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
too,
What Sissy said.
We don't need
Go out and move
everybody.
once in a while,
I don't need the
Yeah,
World
do
Wide
that.
Web knowing all my business. If I
And
need to vent about my family situation,
vent.
you know,
I
It's
mean,
easy.
I
we
don't
will
need
sit
people
there and
coming
listen.
in and out, in and out, wondering what's
You
going
just
on.
vent away. That's how
Yeah.
I'd look at it.
Right.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
It's no offense to any of you, like
no, it's
regulars.
not.
I'm like, our regulars, this is no offense to you. And but it is we make it a safe space for ourselves. Like,
Yep.
I need to
Yeah.
talk about my family, or Sissy needs to talk about health stuff, then we have that safe space. And if we want to talk about it, then we can do that on our own will, during the live, we
Right.
talked about this XYZ thing, but
Yeah.
it's a lot easier than doing a phone call, setting up a four-way phone call. It's just
Yeah.
It
easier.
We just
is.
hop
It's a
on
lot
Clapper.
easier.
Yeah. And there are nights
Yeah.
when we do need to have a mod meeting and, talk about an event that happened during the live.
Yeah.
That does happen, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say it
It does.
happens less now.
Oh,
It does.
I mean,
Yeah.
we've kind of weeded out the bad ones. you know.
Yeah.
So
And
there'll be
yeah,
more, I'm sure.
like
But
Sissy just said, we've weeded out the bad ones.
Yeah.
And
I
if
mean,
you all want to be bad and come in there and think you're not going to get booted, sorry.
yeah.
Not sorry.
We have the
Yeah, and
baddest
again,
moderators in town.
Because
well,
we work as a team.
right.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so important for us to let you know that we, while we appreciate you wanting to be part of our, you know, direct team,
No,
there's too many cooks in the kitchen,
that's right.
and you know, we have a good thing going on, and you know, not everybody needs to be a part of it
No.
to feel valued. Like, you're still valued in the chat. Like, you're not,
Yes.
we don't think any, like, we're better than you because, you know, we
We
can
just
block
known each other
and
a long time
right.
and we clicked. You know,
We
And
it's
we
do.
like
We do
really
click.
we
do,
just came together.
like tonight on Monday nights, we really look forward to the podcast time.
Right.
And that is solely because I get these women one on one.
Right.
I do not have to share them with the chat. I have them to myself. They have me to themselves. Like Sissy just said, we don't have to watch, you know, who's coming in, who's saying that. This is our time,
Yeah. It's relaxing. I mean, because
you know.
yes, while we are having fun being mods and, you know, poking the bear, you know, like,
Yeah.
you know,
Giving out
talking to the
gold
boyfriends,
stars.
helping mommy talk to the boyfriends, you know, there is a there it's not work. I'm not going to say it's work, but there is an element of, okay, who's saying what, who's
Yeah.
coming in, who do we need to be aware of, you
Right.
know, um
Yeah.
and that's it takes away from that. And plus we have to share them with you guys. We have to share with you guys. And I'm kidding. I'm
Yeah.
kidding. But like, it
We
really
don't
is.
mind the sharing part,
No, we don't.
but
We
we
like
do
our
need
own
our
time.
own one on one time
Yeah.
with us,
Right.
you know.
Since we all live in different cities of the
Right.
parts of the country,
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is our chance to get together and go out to dinner, but we're here.
Right.
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 Eating candy, you know, so
Yeah.
Mommy would
Yep.
be eating her candy. I'm sitting here right now eating Rice Krispie.
yum.
Yeah.
I'm drinking my water.
And
Yeah.
well, I
My
got my
water.
water
I
here
got my
too.
water.
Oh, you know what? I should probably make this announcement now in case anybody comes in the chat.
Oh yes.
Alex.
Yeah.
I will probably not be in much for the next 7 days. I'm going out of town to visit
Okay.
family. I may or may not pop in every once in a while on a quiet night on the deck, but my goal is to hang out with my family.
Yeah.
Well, my best friend's family.
Yeah. That's
um,
family. Yeah.
yeah. But they are my family, so
Yeah.
I may or may not be
That'll
in
be
or out,
fun.
and you know,
That's
uh,
fine.
just
Yeah.
I may be listening.
We'll replace you for a week.
Okay, as long as it's Anne.
No,
Nobody's gonna
nobody's coming in
replace
the
you.
box unless it's Ann.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
That
we
was
could
another
never
thing.
replace you.
Again,
Yeah, that's another issue.
we say this because we want to reiterate, like, we call sis and our sis. Not it just
Not out of
happens.
disrespect
Yeah, it's
or
just a
anything
thing
like that.
that
Quite a
we
while.
started doing.
Yeah.
And she is
And she
our
makes all those beautiful graphics for us.
Yes, she does.
yes. So she can come in a box if she feels like it, and if she doesn't, that's fine too. But we respect her very much and we love her very much. We love you, Anne.
We
I
love
love
you,
Love you,
sis.
Ann.
We love you, Anne.
So that's kind of the synopsis of life right now. Of our
This was-
podcast life, I guess, and
Yeah.
Pepper life. And
This was
again,
episode
we
10
appreciate
for
each and
us.
every one of you.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do.
Unless you're a scammer, then we don't. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're a
Yeah.
scammer, fuck you. Suck my dick.
Right.
Um,
Exactly.
that's my famous word. They're fuckers. I say that a lot of my
Yeah.
lives. This is her 10th episode.
What?
Yeah. Wow.
This is
Awesome.
episode 10.
Wow.
I was making my little folder to drop the recordings in. Yeah, this is the episode
Oh.
10. So
We need
Yay.
confetti,
you guys,
and
yeah,
horns.
you guys bypassed the pink lady. She's only done 2 episodes so far this year. He's working on it. I contact. Well, I think I said this in my video. I contact people. Yeah, I'm interested, and then I give them the form. Oh, that's cute. I give them the form, fill out, and then that's it. I never hear back. So
I was hoping they
I
were.
will be a pest sometimes, but other times I kind of like I don't want to be too much of a pest. So
Okay.
but anyway, this was a fabulous show. I love it.
Yes.
Yes.
It
This
was.
was fun.
I love my
So,
time with my ladies.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
yes. I'm gonna go eat a bowl of vegetables.
You're
And
right.
Yeah,
That's
sure,
bullshit.
mommy.
This
We call
bitch.
Sure you
bullshit.
will.
This bitch.
wait a minute. Where's my?
The bullshit.
She lost her buttons.
I love this thing. I just wanted to say bullshit. The one that says "fuck off." There's too much stuff going on. It's not gonna work. But I'll pull it. I kept it because I'm not gonna send it back. Just want one that says, "Fuck off," not this other garbage. So, like that one. I just want one that says bullshit. And then of course we got the no button.
No.
And then we've got Law and Order. Those are all the fun noise mad things I have and more on my lives on Clapper.
Sorry,
every night.
Milo was.
Okay. Well, again, everybody, thank you for joining us. We'll be back next week.
Yes.
Take care.
Yes.
Stay safe.
Shut
Stay
up.
dry. And we'll see you.
Good night, everyone. Love you.
Good night,
everyone.
everyone. Love
Bye.
you all.
There we go.